Hello everyone and welcome to Flow with Dani Yoga. My name is Dani and today I have for you a 1 hour long power yoga flow that's going to work your entire body and hopefully get you sweating a little bit. So we're going to start lying on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana or reclined butterfly. So go ahead and lay down on your back, bring your feet together to touch. And just like gravity, pull your knees apart gently. If you need to, put a couple blocks under your knees. We won't be here too long. And bring your hands to rest on your belly, or maybe let your arms go overhead if that's comfortable. And whenever you're ready, we're going to do a variation of bridge pose. So bring your arms out beside you just like you would for bridge. And from here, keep your feet exactly how they are and press your hips up to the ceiling. Hold here. Inhale and lower them back down. 2 more times, just like that. Press your hips up. Inhale here and exhale to release. Last one. Inhale, press them up. And exhale to release. And now go ahead and straighten your left leg. Bring your right knee into your chest. Little stretch here. And we're going to take that right knee across your chest, over into your twist. Maybe stay here, or maybe take your cat pulling its tail. So bend into your left knee and grab your foot with your right hand. Try to gently roll that shoulder down to the earth. And 3 more breaths right here. If you're holding on to that foot, go ahead and release it. And gently come back to center. Bend into both knees, plant your feet hip-width distance apart on the mat, and we'll come up to our bridge pose. Whenever you're ready, press those hips up. Breathe deeply here. Try to relax into your upper body. One more big inhale. And exhale, slowly roll it down. And we'll find that little twist on the other side. Go ahead, bend into your left knee. Pull it into your chest. And whenever you're ready, twist over to the right. Again, maybe stay here, maybe take cat pulling its tail. Bend into that right leg. Grab hold of that foot. And roll your shoulder down to the mat. Breathe deeply here. And on your next exhale, go ahead and release the hold of that right foot. and back up through to center. And we'll find our bridge pose one more time. Whenever you're ready, press into those feet. Really press into your big toes. Make sure you're not letting the knees splay apart wide. And exhale, roll it down inch by inch. And from here, we're going to do a variation of Happy Baby with some core work added. So go ahead and bring your legs up just like you're going to do your Happy Baby pose with your feet facing straight up to the sky. Flex through those toes and feet. And we're going to engage, really squeeze in towards the midline of your body, towards the center of your body. Squeeze that core in. And from here, interlace your fingers behind the back of your head. And we're gonna inhale here. And on the exhale, we're gonna curl head and shoulders off the mat, twist over to the right, send your right hand through your left knee. And inhale back down. And exhale, coming up, twist to the left. Left hand through that right knee, and inhale to release it down. We'll do that 4 more times on each side. Go at your own pace. Inhale here, exhale to rise. One more each side. Exhale to twist. And inhale, release it down. Drop your legs to the ground. And one more little core workout here on the floor. So go ahead and stay on your back. And we're gonna lift our knees up so that they're making a 90-degree angle. Shins parallel to the ceiling. Try not to let your back round too much as we do this exercise. Again, squeeze in through your core like you're pulling your hips together into the center of your body. And from here, we're going to take our hands and press into our knees. Press your knees back into your palms and press here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep going. And relax. And now we're going to take our right toes and just tap them down to the mat. And other side. Tap the toes. Inhale to rise. And exhale, tap. Inhale up. Exhale, other side. Inhale up. Right toes. Left toes. 2 more times each side. Last time. And left toes tap. And release. Bring your knees into your belly. Maybe rock from side to side. Knees directly underneath your hips. Hands directly beneath your shoulders. And from here, we're going to take 3 rounds of cat and cow. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. And exhale, curl tailbone down. Go at your own pace. And whenever you're ready, neutral tabletop pose. From here, so we're going to take our right leg, extend it straight back behind us, trying to keep that pelvis nice and neutral. And left arm straight out in front. From here, inhale to find the length. And on the exhale, you're going to bring your knee to your nose. Try to touch your knee and elbow. Inhale, find length. Exhale, squeeze it in. Last one, inhale out. And exhale to squeeze. Inhale, back out. Left hand back down to the mat. Right foot, plant it flat down behind you. And from here, we're gonna step our left leg back and extend our right arm up for our side plank. From here, we're gonna inhale, arm overhead. And on the exhale, you're gonna dip your hips down to the mat, look behind you. Inhale to rise. And exhale to dip. Whoop. And inhale to rise. Exhale, dip it down. Inhale, lift it back up. And tabletop pose. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So, left leg extends straight back. Right arm forward. Inhale, find length. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale out. Exhale, squeeze. Last time, inhale. And squeeze it in. Inhale, back out. Right palm to the ground. Left foot down behind you. Step it back into your side plank. Inhale, arm overhead. Exhale to dip. Inhale to rise. Exhale, dip it down. Last time, inhale up. And exhale to dip. And now into your full plank pose from here. And all the way to the ground. From here, we're gonna find 3 baby cobras. So press the tops of your feet into the mat. And try to keep the back of your neck long. I'm just gonna stay up so that I can talk and you can hear me. So arms out beside you. Inhale, upper body lifts. Exhale, release it down. Inhale to rise. Exhale down. Inhale. And release it down. From here, we're gonna come into our half bow, half locust pose. Stretch your left arm out in front of you. Bend into that right knee. Grab hold of that right foot with your right hand. And first we're gonna inhale. Just lift your left arm and left leg off the ground. And if this is enough, stay here. If you wanna go further, lift everything up off the ground. Breathe deeply here. Inhale. And release. And we'll find that same thing on the other side. Right arm out in front of you. Reach back with your left hand and grab your left foot. Inhale, right arm, right leg off the ground. If this is enough, stay here. If you want to go further, inhale, everything lifts. Inhale and exhale to release. Very good. From here, press it back. Your first downward facing dog. Lift the hips up towards the sky. Paddle out the feet. Press into your fingertips and knuckles. Find some nice length through the spine. From here, we're going to inhale, extend your right leg up and back. Exhale, bend that knee forward and come forward into plank pose. Knee to nose. Inhale, lift it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, straight back. Last time, exhale, knee to nose. And step your right foot through in between your palms. Power up the legs, coming up for our high lunge. Maybe extending the arms up over your head. And from here, make a cactus shape with your arms. And we're gonna inhale, open up the chest, maybe looking up. And exhale, squeeze your arms together in front of you. Inhale, tiny back bend. Exhale, squeeze. Last one, inhale, look up. Exhale. And keeping your arms in that little cactus shape here, we're gonna take some lunge dips, if you will. So we're gonna inhale, straighten our front legs, straighten your arms, and exhale, dip down, try to touch your back knee to the mat. Inhale, lift it up. Try to keep your balance. Exhale, dip it down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale to dip. And back to your high lunge here. From here, hands to your hips. Straighten your front leg. Step your back foot in a few inches. We're gonna come into our pyramid pose. Try to keep your hips as square as you can with the front of the room. Inhale, find some length in your spine. And on the exhale, hinge forward at your waist. A few breaths right here. And exhale, fold it all the way down. From here, bend into your front knee, plant your left palm down, step it back into your high lunge, and find your twist. Reach that right arm straight up. And exhale, bring your right hand back to the mat, step it back for your plank pose. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Up dog. Ardha Skandasana. And we're gonna do that on the other side. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale to squeeze. And step that foot through. Power up the legs. Straight up for your lunge. And we're gonna find that same cactus shape with the arms. Inhale, tiny back bend. Exhale, squeeze it forward. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale to squeeze. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, squeeze it forward. And back to neutral. We're gonna go find those same lunge dips on this side. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, tap your back knee. Inhale up. Exhale to tap. Inhale, last one. Exhale, tap it down. And back to your high lunge. Hands to your hips. Step that back foot in a little bit. Square your hips to the top of the mat. Inhale, find some length. Exhale, gently hinge it forward. And release it all the way down. And we're gonna bend into that front knee. Plant your right hand down to the mat. Back into your runner's lunge with a twist. Reach the left hand straight up. And left hand comes back to the mat. Step it back for your plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Press it back. Downward facing dog. From here, right leg straight up and back. And exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, straight back. Now on this next exhale, you're gonna bring your right knee to your outside of your right arm. Inhale, straight back. And now exhale, cross your knee over your chest to your left armpit. And maybe straighten that leg. Roll over for your modified side plank. Press your hips up to the sky. And back to your downward facing dog. We'll do that on the other side. So inhale, left leg straight up and back. Exhale, forward to center. Inhale, straight back. Exhale to outside your left arm. Inhale back. Now cross it over your body. Straighten that leg. Coming up for your side plank. Strong legs. And step it back. Downward facing dog. And from here, lift your right leg straight up and back. Bend that right knee and open up your hip. And we're gonna find Veerabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. So step that right foot through in between your palms. Spiral your back foot down, either 45-degree angle or parallel to the back of the mat. Fire up those legs and come on up. Really bend deeply into that front knee. And arms extend out. From here, reverse your warrior. Inhale to come back up. And interlace your fingers behind your back. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. Inhale to find length. And exhale, humble warrior, fold forward. And release your hands to the mat. Straighten your front leg. And point both toes parallel to the short edges of your mat. And fold down. And walk your fingers over to the left. Inhale, walk your fingers over to the right. Inhale back to center. From here, we're going to find our goddess pose. So turn your heels in, toes out to the corners of the mat. And bend into your legs. And we're going to come up. From here, extend your arms all the way up. Straighten your legs. And we're going to bend into our knees. Kind of like a little goddess squat here. Inhale up. Exhale, bend into the knees and elbows. Inhale up. Exhale, squat down. Inhale up. Exhale. Last one. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. And release your hands, straighten your legs. We're gonna come into Skandasana on each side. So bend into your left knee, straighten your left leg. And on your inhale, switch sides. One more each side. Inhale, center, and into that right knee. And from here, spin back to the top of your mat. Step it back into plank pose. And lower down chaturanga, up dog. Press it back down, we're facing dog. And we'll find the same thing on the other side. Inhale, left leg rises. Bend into that knee, open up your hip. And step it through. Veerabhadrasana 2. Plant the back foot. Bend deeply into your front knee. And extending the arms out. And inhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale back up. Interlace your fingers the more unusual way this time. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. And fold it forward. Release your hands to the mat. Straighten that left leg. Feet parallel to the short edges of your mat. From here, plant your left palm underneath your face. And we're going to twist our right arm up to the sky. And release. Other side. Plant that right palm. Twist it up. And release it back down. Folding forward again. And we're gonna find our full goddess pose this time. So feet heels in, toes out to the corners of your mat. Powering up the legs, come on up. And we're gonna interlace our fingers and press them up to the sky. Bending into the knees as deeply as you can here. Inhale, release. And we're gonna find Skandasana again, bending into our right knee, straightening that left leg. Inhale through to center, other side. One more time each side. And when you're back at the top of the mat, step it back. Take your vinyasa. Inhale into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. All right, we're almost done. One more little section here and then we'll wind it down. Right leg straight up and back. Bend that knee, step it through. And we're gonna come back up for our high lunge, power up the legs. From here, swing your arms straight back behind you. Lean it forward. Inhale to come up. Exhale, swing it forward. Last one, inhale up. Exhale, forward. And we're gonna bring our hands to our heart or keep your arms straight back, whatever works for you. Coming into Veerabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. So step it up. And from here, can you bend into your right knee a little bit? And press it back. Good, bend into your left knee. Bring it up with you. One leg tadasana. So from here, you can bring your hands on your waist. Might make it a little bit easier. Can you come up onto your toes on your right leg 3 times? Let's try it. Inhale up and release. Second time up, and back down, and up, and release. And coming back into Warrior 3. Bend into that knee, straighten it out, keep your balance, and back up to that one leg tadasana. Find those little toe presses. And 1, Warrior 3. Bend into that knee, press it back. Inhale, bring your left knee in with you. 3 more little toe raises, you can do it. 1, and 2, and 3. Shake it out. Shake out the legs. And we're almost there. 2 more little balancing poses on this side. So we're gonna come into tree pose. So power up that right leg, bend into your left knee, and you can either put your foot on your upper thigh or your shin, or you can keep it on the ground. Just do not press it against your knee, whatever you do. Coming up. Press everything in towards the center of your body. Maybe lifting your arms up. Three more breaths right here. Find that stillness. Even though you're standing in a challenging position. And bring your hands together at the center of your heart, standing pigeon pose. So set that left ankle on top of your right knee. And how deep can you bend down? Keep the chest lifted. And release, shake it out. And we'll inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step it back. Plank or chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. And we just have to do that on the other side. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step it through. High lunge, all the way up. From here, swing the arms down, lean forward. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lean. Inhale, up. Last one, lean it forward. And from here, maybe your hands come to your heart. Step it up. Warrior 3. And can we bend into that front knee? And press it back up. Bend your right knee, bring it up with you. It's time for those little toe raises. So, picking it up, 1, 2, and 3. See, you got this. Extend it back, Warrior 3. Bend into that front knee. Press it back up. And Tadasana. Little toe raises, number 1. Number 2. Number 3. And last round. Extend that right leg back. Bend into that front knee. Press it up. Bring that right knee up with you. Little toe raises last time. 1. Lift it up. 2. Lift it up. Number 3. And shake it out. Shake those legs out. All right, we've just got our tree pose and our standing pigeon on this side. So find your center. Bend into that right knee. Place it wherever is comfortable for you. Hug everything into the midline. And maybe extending your arms up. Maybe if you're feeling really brave, closing your eyes. Together in front of your heart. Right ankle on top of your left knee. Press it back. Nice little stretch here. Strong leg. Strong core. Keep hugging your belly in. And this time we'll release to chair pose. With the option to take boat here. Bend all the way down. Gracefully come down to the mat. And we'll come up into our boat pose here. Either with your hands behind your knees like me. Maybe your arms extend forward. Maybe they're behind you. If you want to, straighten your legs. I'm not at that point in my practice yet. And release it down to the mat. From here, roll it up. Step it back, downward facing dog. And you can either take a traditional vinyasa here, or we have the option to come up and do bow pose. So if you're taking your vinyasa, go ahead and take it. If you want to do bow, inhale to plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. And from here, bend into your knees. Grab hold of your feet. And what I want you to think about here is I want you to think about pressing your feet into your hands and trying not to let your knees splay out wider than they already are. So try to keep your knees in towards the center of your body. And we're gonna inhale and press it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Can't breathe here, you've gone a little bit too far. One more big inhale and exhale to release. And we'll just find a gentle little cobra here. And exhale, downward facing dog. From here, walk your feet forward to the top of the mat. Bend into your knees. Maybe taking a little forward fold. And we're going to find Malasana or Yogi squat. So feet mat width distance apart, heels in, toes out, and go ahead and bend on down. And from here, take your downward facing dog. And we're going to slow down our practice now by taking Pigeon. So go ahead, inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, bring your right knee behind your right wrist. Might have to walk your left foot back just a little bit. Square off your pelvis. Maybe inhaling up here for a few breaths. And whenever you're ready, fold it down. We'll take about 10 breaths right here. Check in, make sure you're not holding tension in your jaw or your neck or your shoulders. Try to just relax your whole body here. And whenever you're ready, gently walk the palms back in. And do whatever little movements feel good here. Straighten that leg back. Maybe take some little hip circles. And whenever you're ready, we'll come into that on the other side. So press it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. And exhale, step it forward behind that left wrist. Find your neutral pelvis. And whenever you're ready, fold it down. Again, 10 breaths right here. And then walking the palms in. Again, whatever feels good here, whatever you need. Get that blood flowing back into that leg. And we'll find our final downward facing dog. Maybe paddle out the feet again. Find length through the upper spine. And we'll bring our knees down to the mat and we'll come all the way down onto our bellies. We're going to come up for our Sphinx Pose just to kind of counteract the back bending that we did today. So go ahead and press your forearms and your palms down into your mat. Press the tops of your feet into your mat. Just gently shine the heart forward. Lifting out of your lower back. And release it down to the mat. And press back. We're going to find our child's pose. Knees as wide as you would like them here. Press your hips back onto your heels. And walk your hands forward. Relaxing your upper body down. From here, go ahead and take your arms out beside you, and we're going to cross our right leg over our left. And from here, go ahead and take your arms out beside you, and we're going to cross our right thigh over our left. And go ahead and lift your hips up and scooch them over to the right a little bit. And go ahead and drop your knees over to the left. And inhale, gently bring your knees back to center. And we'll find that twist on the other side. Cross your left thigh over your right. And walk your hips out a little bit to the left before you just let them gently drop down to the right. Inhale back to center. And whatever little motions feel good for you before we come back to Shavasana, our final resting pose. Maybe taking your feet mat width distance apart, letting the knees drop from side to side. Maybe drawing your knees into your chest. Rocking gently. And whenever you're ready, just take up lots and lots of space. And let your body really integrate everything that you did today. Whenever you're ready, wake back up. Gently, maybe wiggling your fingers and your toes. Maybe arms overhead, big stretch. Thank you again, yogis, for joining me for this really challenging power yoga practice. I hope you had fun. That's the goal with all of this, right? Is just to have fun and move our bodies and challenge ourselves a little bit. So I really hope you enjoyed it. Again, please subscribe below and leave me comments, questions, suggestions. I would love to hear from you. Namaste.